Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. We're here each and every day at 8 a.m. for your viewing and listening pleasure. In case you don't know, I'm the senior and founding minister of the Agape Center for Spiritual Living here in Frisco, Texas. And so I do this every day because it's what I love. Thoughts That Can Change Your Life is an idea that I took and I expanded on as I studied Ernest Holmes. I studied the science of mind. And so today, the idea I want to explore is this idea of peer pressure, because I'm seeing more and more that peer pressure is causing people to do things that are not in alignment with what they want to do. And that's how society manipulates us. Society manipulates us by applying peer pressure. This place is doing this, you should do it. That person did this, you should do it. This celebrity is recommending this, you should do it. This group of people says this is right for everyone, you should do it. Let me ask this question. Who knows what's right for you? That's a really good question. Who knows what's right for you? You do. That's why you were given a brain. You were given a brain to think for yourself and not to succumb to what other people are trying to get you to do. They may have great intentions, but here's the key. Only you know what's the best for you. No one else has a clue, because no one knows what you want to get out of your life. No one knows what the experiences you want to have. No one knows where you've been and why you're headed in a specific direction. No one knows what's right. And I've got to say that right now, things are changing so fast in ways we've not ever seen. Do you realize that we've been in this COVID thing since March of 2020? It's now almost June. Think about that. That's like 15 months in. Do you think our habits of thinking have changed? Do you think what worked 15 months ago is going to work today? I don't. I think there's got to be new ways of finding out. And here's the key thing. When you're out there and you're looking for new ways to find out things, people are going to be peer pressuring you to go back to the way it was. And I'm going to tell you, it won't work. I see that with respect of having a spiritual center. You know, we have this thing called Sunday service. Where'd that ever come from? How did that become an institution? Why is it the right institution? Why are people so attached to it? I don't know. I do spiritual work every day. I lead a guided meditation at 7. I do this talk at 8. I do classes online. I do community gatherings. I have men's groups. I do all sorts of things that are different. Do I think there's a place for the past? Of course I do. You've got to gather as humans. It's really important to gather and to be connected in that. But the way we can gather is so very different. So very different. I know a bunch of you that are watching right now are a part of my meditation group. You're part of my group at 8 a.m. You're not my group, a group. We're a group of spiritually seeking people looking to expand our awareness and reclaim our power. That's how I see it. Spiritual awareness. And that was my talk yesterday. If you haven't seen my talk yesterday, go to YouTube. It's there. Or it's on my Facebook channels. It's all about spiritual awareness. And what does spiritual awareness really mean? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put out ideas that cause you to think, that cause you to question the domestication, the brainwashing that we've all gone through. Do you realize that we've all been brainwashed? We've all been domesticated, just like animals, into believing certain things. And everything out in the media is to brainwash you into a specific thing. I don't know of any. I'm actually trying to brainwash you right now into thinking for yourself. Think about that. I'm actually trying to domesticate you to think for yourself. But I believe that that's self-empowering for you. You may not think so. Maybe you think it's right to go along with everybody else. That's your decision. I'm not right or wrong. I just find that for me, I'd rather think for myself. I'd rather create my own ideas on that. Hey, Johannesburg, South Africa is checked in. I love that. And here's a key thing. Let's talk about domestication. Let's really get into the domestication aspect. Think about this. Why do you practice, or did you practice, the religion that you were in? Real simple. You were born into it. You didn't choose it. You were born into it, just like the people in the Mideast, just like the people in India, just like the people in Japan, just like the people in Pakistan, just like the people in Israel. Everyone is born into something, and they take that on as if it was their own truth. And it's just a belief system, and a belief system is not truth. A belief system are simply thoughts that are thought over and over and over and over again, and it becomes a pattern. And once it's implanted in the subconscious mind, we don't even realize that it's a belief for us. Don't even realize it's a belief. People, you're right, Shariel. Some people, they adapted to survive. No question about that. Sometimes we adapt to other beliefs to survive. No question. I'm not saying that having these unconscious beliefs is bad. I'm just saying, make sure you're questioning it. Make sure you understand, why are you adopting these beliefs? Because if they're consciously chosen, if you're constantly choosing to go along, that's a wonderful thing. But I highly suggest that you turn into that infinite wisdom that's within you and ask the questions, so that the answers come from within you. And you'll know when the answers come from within you. They'll just feel so right. And then when people criticize you, you really don't care. You'll probably care if it's someone really close to you, like family, but you know what? Family are really just people. And everyone's on an independent journey, and you have to understand that. My mom was on an independent journey. My father was on an independent journey. My brother was on an independent journey. My sister's on an independent journey. My sons are on independent journeys. My granddaughter's on an independent journey. My wife is on an independent journey. And so am I. Respect people's journeys. And if you do that, they might respect yours. But here's the key thing. You can't care if they do or not, because at the end of the day, how you look at your journey is the most important thing. Are you on the journey that you want to be on? Are you creating things in your life that are bringing you to a greater level of awareness? That you're not just this body, you're not just this persona. You're so much more than that. The body and the persona are how you get to experience this life. And you've been given all the tools to create it. That's what we talk about here every day. So I'm extending to you an invitation. Join me in meditation. Go to agapespiritualcenter.com, click on the calendar, and you'll find the Zoom link. I actually posted the Zoom link also on my Facebook pages. So if you're on Facebook, the Zoom link for meditation is right there. Begin a practice with a group of people that are of like mind. Meditation to me is one of the greatest single practices. So I want you to know, today's Memorial Day here in the United States. We honor the men and women who have died in supporting our freedom. They've given you the right to choose for yourself. The greatest gift you can give back is to choose for yourself. And if you're not in the United States, it doesn't matter. Choose for yourself. So I'm going to let you go with this thought. I choose for myself, and I accept that you choose for yourself. And in doing so, I love you, and I accept you just like you are. Go create your great day. Until next time, aloha.